Hey guys, Angry Old Man here, and yes, I am having a very angry day. If it could have gone wrong basically today, it did. Everything from the weather to some treadmill problems, it just went. It started at the bottom of a valley and continued to go downhill. Anyway, it's done today. I didn't get to do the LTH run I wanted to do, which was somewhere between 6 and 8 laps around the FSU campus. I was supposed to do 6. I kind of wanted to do 8, but the storm was coming in and I was making compromises with myself, and it turns out I didn't get to do any because during the day I was at the shop that I work at in my day job because, I'm not monetized on YouTube or anything. I need a lot more subscribers, hint. Anyway, a storm rolled in and we had to just, run around like idiots getting decorations, fall decorations, plants and things we sell undercover because the storm was pretty bad. And I mean, we're still in a tornado warning watch thing until about midnight or so at least. So we had this massive, it was very hot. It's been very hot last few days. And then we had this really like 50-degree cold front move through, and they just got into a knockdown drag out right on top of us today. It was pretty messy. Anyway, I came home, had some issues with the treadmill, really kind of delayed me to get started with my run. And but I actually pulled off a pretty tremendous LTH run on the treadmill. I kind of had to hold back a little bit because, like I said, when I get fumey, mad, I tend to run a lot harder than I should. It is one of the reasons for my sort of namesake there. The madder I get, the faster I run, kind of like a weird love child between the Flash and the Incredible Hulk. Anyway, I managed to get it done. I did a pretty good run. I held a average of about a 7:29, 7:30, something like that pace for a 10K basically. I was really stomping through the first 4 miles when I realized I was pushing way past the LTH. So I tried to throttle back some, and the last couple miles were at a more modest pace, and ended up averaging out right about 7:30, which I'm telling you, if I finished my marathon in my LTH zone and I looked over and saw that my marathon pace was like a 7:30, you would have to tie ropes around my legs to keep me from floating away because I would be so excited. The pace was just a little strained, but not uncomfortable. I could have probably kept on in that zone for quite a while without really straining myself. I have run half marathons I've run half marathons slower than that pace, and my 10K pace is quite a bit faster than that, my regular race pace. So anyway, I think I got some, I've made some progress, but we'll find out. Anyway, today was just an LTH run, which is one of those runs. It's kind of uncomfortable, but not miserable uncomfortable. You should be able to do an LTH run for hours and keep going. Most of my long runs, I try to get at least 1 or 2 a month in that upper LTH zone, just to kind of train myself for that marathon pace. Anyway, not a lot other than that today. I've got a very full schedule right now, and just finding the time to get my runs in is becoming problematic. I'm just going to have to, start making time, stiff arming things out of my way and just keep moving. Anyway, when you do have to make those decisions, be adult about it, but also make sure people know that this is really important to you. When you're working on something like that, a lot of people don't understand how personal, the running sports can be, and how much those personal goals, a lot of people look at, marathoners, and they don't understand that, yeah, I'm not going to win this race, but I'm going to run it so I can run it 5 minutes faster than I did 6 months ago. They kind of scratch their head at those sort of goals because high school sports are more focused on winning and losing, and less on, hey, I'm number 27th out of 852. When you see what they just don't, those numbers just don't correlate to your average, the average, sports team watching fan. And sometimes you have to remind people how important these things are to you. Anyway, that's all I got today. Remember, you got to get your LTH runs in. The LTH is the meat and potatoes of your training. They are shorter than your long runs, and they're more intense than a long run, but they're not as fast as your speed work, and they're not as long as long run would be. So they, a lot of people consider them junk runs, but they're very important to your training. Some people may call them tempo runs, threshold runs. The verbiage gets a little muddy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I am going to go ahead and just call it for the night, and hopefully get back on track tomorrow and through the weekend. Anyway, have a great night, and run angry, my friends.